What is up, YouTube? How's it going out there on a Retro Wednesday? Today's video is not a rip video. It's actually a tip video. So if you open, you've seen on this channel, if you've watched, sometimes when we open older product, like from the 90s, some of the earliest Chrome products, sometimes they're not in the best condition depending on how that box was stored, what the temperature was, where it was stored. It can have some like a film on it. You can try to use a microfiber cloth, but you have to put a lot of elbow grease, and sometimes it doesn't work, or sometimes it takes off more than what you bargained for. So I'm going to show you something that I figured out with how to remove some of that buildup, and I'm showing you this card I pulled out of our 99 Bowman Chrome box. This is a this was a Thai Law Interstate Parallel that we pulled. This is a PC card, so I'm demonstrating on a PC card, and you can see that film on there. There's a bit there, kind of goes all the way down. There's some over here. It goes all the way down the card, and I'm going to show you how to get that off. So, a couple words of advice before we start. I suggest you limit this to PC cards only. I don't know how the grader would look at something like this, so if you were able to clean up a card to the point that you thought it would grade well and you send it in, I don't know if they consider that water damage. I've never done it and I have no experience. So I am by no means suggesting clean up your cards, send them in, and they're going to all grade, gem mint, or be graded at all. So please don't take this tip as meaning that's the way to go. I would limit it to PC cards that you just want to clean up and make look nice. And I also want to stress that this is chrome finish cards only, not foil cards, and certainly not the plain cardboard, but it needs to be the chrome finish, the plastic type card. So what you're going to need, really three things. You're going to need a Q-tip. If you don't have a Q-tip, you can use like a piece of like toilet paper, some very soft. I would not use paper towel, but maybe toilet paper like rolled up. You're going to need water, a very tiny bit of water, and then you're going to need like a microfiber cloth to dry, and then your card. So here we go. Look, here's the before. Get a good shot at that. And then I'm going to start working on it. So first you want to just dip your Q-tip into the water and squeeze as much of it out as you can. You don't want it dripping. You don't want to oversaturate the surface of the card, because at a minimum you'll get water spots. So I'm just kind of squeezing this out until it's just damp. And it would be the same with the toilet paper if you're going that route. Okay, and then basically you're just going to color the card. Everywhere where you see that finish or that stuff that's stained on the card, you're basically going to color over it. And what you want to do is frequently dry as often as you can. Do a portion and dry, because it will leave water stains, and that will just make it look uglier. So really, you can do circular patterns. You can go up and down, not too hard. I'm doing this very lightly. It's really all it takes. So I'm just going to continue to do the whole card. Okay, so just gonna have a look at it, see how we're doing. Much better. You can see that streak that we had over here in the silver part is pretty much gone. So that's cleared up. Most of the streak we had going down his side of his body here is gone. And then we had a streak coming down over this cathedral-like building. And I think that's pretty much gone too. I think it's pretty well cleared up. What I would normally do is have a look at it. If you need to go over it again, then you go over it again. And with a couple passes, you should be able to clear that all up. So that looks much nicer. Oh, I see I did miss a spot here. Right in the middle of the card. The other thing you might notice that I didn't do was get too close to the edge, because if you get close to the edge where you've got the paper, that's just going to absorb water and that's going to create warping. You don't want to do that. So if you've got it out to the edge, I mean, a slow, steady hand, maybe you can go there, but be careful not to touch the edge, because that's just going to soak water right into it. So I think that looks pretty good. The other thing I want to say about this is, just out of an abundance of caution, when you're done cleaning the card, I would actually sit it out for like an hour. Just let it completely air dry. Be sure that it's completely dry before you go and sleeve it up again, because if you missed some water and that's sitting there, then you may end up with mold problems or something, with it being stuck in the plastic or sticking to the plastic. So that's it, guys. Thanks for checking this out. I hope it's useful for those of you that are ripping old wax. I hope the tip is helpful, and let me know if you try it out and how it works for you. And hey, if anyone ends up trying to send one out for grading, let me know how, if they can notice that it's been cleaned, or if they call it water damage. I'd love to know, but I'm not willing to spend the $40 to figure that out. So thanks very much. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon.